warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will discussion about Lethe Mechine. Understanding of Lethe mechanic. Lethe is known type on mechanic to search for the workplace shooting process which is done by marking incision in the workspace where the cell is moved translationally and parallel to the axis of the Russian working place. Lethe is magnet today has the larger population in the working compared to other mechanic tools as the ferry, drilling, software, and other mechanic tool. Working principle of Lethe. The working principle of the Lethe of is to refer a part of the workplace to action exercise where the workplace is rotated at the certain speed along with the speedy process by a system. There is a more translativity parallel to the rotation is axis of the workplace. The rotary motion of the workplace is challenge relation shooting motion and the translation motion of the tool is challenge feeding. Basically, latter consists of several main components including mechanic tubular handstrong, talik strong, comfort slide, accord slide, turbo lead strong, and other. The function of each part of the letter is follow. Talstock for holding or sporting as walls plus the is opposite the call in the mechanic purpose in a leather. The lead screw is long, 3D of located somewhat below and parallel to the bends extending from a face to a face dial. Connected by a on a face the relation can be reversed. Attached to the carriers direct and steering thrust for making train only and can be reformed when not in use. From the quick jump to move the approach mechanism in this transfer or a longer duration. The correct consists of a thread a tall order and as approach is a connection is strong up their speed to move the carriage along the runway. Tall port is assessed as a tall order for lead using a tall order. A stroke is when the machine transmission is located in the lead. The regulation, the direction needed in the turning process let a dimension in type. The dimensional size of a lead is surely expressed in the diameter of the workpiece that can be worked on the mechanic. For example, later means the mechanism can work and workplace up the second size required of later the length of the workplace. State in the maximum length of workplace between the one center of the letter with some other factorial state in the length of the bench. There are several variations on the table of letter and the variation and data separate on how it is operation and the table of production of table or workplace. View how the operate LED is divided into two types, namely manual LED, conventional LED, and automotive LED, casey LED. Manual LED is manuality operated directly by human. While an automotive LED is a LED works tool automatically cut the workplace the back of after the process is complete where all movement have been set or programmed automatic using computer. They follow automatic let quality with the magic tool. Rotation motion, which is a form or rotational motion of the workplace. The is moved by a chisel and the is challenge and shooting motion. Larger movement with a form of movement when the direction of shooting is parallel to the working hours. This movement is also challenging more movement transfer movement, which is a form of motion is the direction of shooting is perpendicular to the axis of work. This movement is also reference of shooting is perpendicular to the axis of work. This movement is also reference to as a rolling or shooting sulfur movement. How do has a leather proper necessary tool such as a lead sheet chisel, the suke at the type of work that can be done with a leather fast turning fashing, namely the turning process carries out the hardware of the cross section of motion straight to the axis of the workplace. Today, a small and plus process is about the plus turning, cylindrical turning, workmanship carried out along the axis, turning, threading, namely turning the created with the transition, turning a type of process on the critical working end. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.